But I am joined now by South Carolina lawyer Eric Bland, whose legwork on behalf of the sons of Gloria Satterfield may well have helped bring about the newest legal migraine for Alex Murdaugh. Eric, it's good to have you back on the show again. So is it true? Do you think the work that you did to sue for the money that Gloria Satterfield was rightly owed actually ended up leading to criminal charges for Alex?
Good evening, Ashleigh. Yes, I think the work that my partner Ronnie Richter and I did helped SLED bring these charges with the Attorney General's office against Alex Murdaugh for misappropriation and obtaining money under false pretenses. I was able to get evidence and provide it to law enforcement through subpoenas and third parties that, because SLED may have been focused on the other criminal investigations that were ongoing, did not focus on this. And you remember, I've been on your show at least 4 or 5 times, and I've told you from the start that I believe that the Gloria Satterfield matter would be at the epicenter of Alex Murdaugh. And I told you it's the hub and everything else is the spoke. And I do believe that this is the beginning of the downfall of Alex Murdaugh. I think that when there's the bond hearing, and it's going to be on Monday or Tuesday, not tomorrow, I do believe that we're going to see a totally different. Yeah, we're going to see a totally different outcome.
So can I ask you this, Eric? You just said bond hearing, which would mean, the extradition. I'm assuming that he's not going to fight that. That would just be, nuts. But he's got to go from the Orange County Jail in Orlando, Florida, back home to face this business. Bond hearing, say, on Tuesday. But I'm still curious about what he's facing. I mean, it's 2 counts of obtaining property under false pretenses. They're felonies. Is it a 10-year max or is it a 10-year each? Are they combined? Could he be facing 20? What's the exposure here?
It could be 20, and I do believe there's going to be additional charges. As you know, Ashleigh, he misappropriated 3 checks totaling $3.59 million. So he's only been charged with 2 of those of obtaining false pretenses. So there is a 3rd one that will be coming, I believe. And also the federal government is looking into this, and I wouldn't be surprised real soon if we see money laundering, bank fraud, wire fraud, failure to file income tax, criminal penalties, and a whole source of other federal crimes.
Oh, those are ugly because, if I'm doing really fast mental math, which is never a good idea, that's at least 20 years. And in the federal system, you don't get a whole chunk off for good behavior. You serve the majority. And if they charge him, this is like a 99% chance that the feds get it right, that they get the conviction. It's so incredibly high. So if he sees those charges coming, it's like, game over. One question for you really quickly. I got like 30 seconds. Go ahead, real quick. Go ahead.
I think you're going to see Monday, we have a new judge that is going to preside over the bond hearing, Clifton Newman, who is a very seasoned, longtime South Carolina judge, who is a no-nonsense judge. I think it's going to be completely different than the magistrate court hearing that you saw when the charges were brought with Cousin Eddie.
Okay, got a couple seconds left, but I have to get you on the record on this one. There was no autopsy performed on your client's mom, Gloria Satterfield. But now there's a lot of ugly, ugly allegations out there. And I'm wondering if you think personally that there might be a body exhumed in this case and a criminal investigation into the potential aspect of her death, meaning she didn't trip and fall. There might have been something else. What do you think?
Well, at this time, we still believe that she died an accidental death. It certainly wasn't a natural death. You don't die a natural death falling downstairs. So it wouldn't surprise me that SLED, who has already told the public that they're doing a criminal investigation into her death, would make a request to exhume her body. We fully expect that that's going to be asked of the family sometime down the road. But, obviously they are pretty busy right now with the existing crimes that he's charged with, as well as bringing him back to South Carolina so he could face justice. I think you're going to find the bond hearing very interesting.
That manner of death, right? That sneaky manner of death, natural. That sounded crazy to a lot of us, but hey, things can happen. Hey, Eric Bland, I hope you're going to come back. The news keeps happening in your neck of the woods, so we'd love to have you back. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me on.
But we're not done with the Murdaughs yet. Always. You're always welcome. We're not done with the Murdaughs yet because after the break, Cousin Eddie decided to tell all. And Murdaugh's own attorney Well, he just went ahead and let slip some brand new facts. But the problem is, we went back after the old facts to just, parse through them like we do, and they don't square. They don't square at all. In fact, wait till you hear the difference.